green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved.
A fight for the right to...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Set, ready? 60 or.
He'll come out throwing here on first down. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll look to throw. Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he stopped immediately there. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away to his left. He gets it to Matthews, complete. Called out a very strong gain of 24.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, it has to be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
2nd and 2. Solid catch. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dallas Goedert, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Raiders drive right down. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is caught by Williams. The 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
On the ready.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. 23 yards, the final tally. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. He'll look to throw. Sliding. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
He was able to move around.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
2nd and 4. Flushed out right. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. It's their quarterback on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Raiders. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now back to throw. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Back to throw.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
This offense has been humming right along. They've been scoring a lot of points here in the first half. We'll see if they can add more to their total. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. 23 yards on the play.
Here we go. 15-69.
They'll throw now on the final play. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll get started up at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. And it's the Bengals who are out in front. Tyler Boyd, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head down to Charlotte to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium. And they've got the lead in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Cam Newton's thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, we head to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough to check on the Patriots. And at the moment, that game is tied with the visiting New York Jets. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offense. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. Here's second and 8. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. Let's go.
Back to throw here. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw here. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. The dump off good for 8 there on first down. Looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They'll set up a throw.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
They'll look to throw.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. As they can now even this game here in the... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. He'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll find Moreau here. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Now, 91. 58, come on.
2nd and 6. Caught out right by Renfro. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Dallas Goedert there to make the grab as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Hey, that scored is.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Coming to you, coming to you.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check it back, check it back.
6-6, pull it high.
They'll drop the throw. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
now a first throw here in overtime. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
You got to remember, because now that we're in overtime, mistakes get magnified. So you got to walk that line between being aggressive and being careful, because that was a dangerous throw right there. You obviously could not have an interception in this spot.
And nearly was an interception. He's lucky to get that one back. And now they're in the hurry-up. He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple of weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. This was an excellent affair to witness, Charles, but there's always that part of you in the pit of the stomach when some guy has to be sort of the scapegoat, as they were here on the missed field goal. You just hate that, don't you?
A little bit of empathy there, right? That means that we still kind of have that. I know that the team that won, they don't have a lot of it. They were hoping he would miss it, of course, and he did. But yeah, I'm with
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, Be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist.
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Oakland.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set, 30 base. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back. Get it.
On play action, they'll throw. They've got his man, complete. And now the ball's out, fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Landry now on the return. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Browns will take over. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They're going to look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now back to throw.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely look for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. And, yes, they want the points, so they will decline. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go. Looking to hit Matthews, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. He was looking for Matthews. offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Myles Garrett in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Flushed out right. This is caught by Williams. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. That's the number 2 receiver. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relation to totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man. It's Brown.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught at the 7. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. They'll set up the throw. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Foster Moreau, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far, brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
60 yards.
Escaping the pressure right. Catch made, it's Moreau. A good pickup there at 22.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice.
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 5. Flush to his right. This will be caught by Brown. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A 7-yard. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They run it. it with Jacobs. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Flushed out right. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. Big plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear the excitement in your voice while you're calling this game. This hurts my soul as a defensive player, watching these teams go up and down the field and put points on the board.
Do me a favor the rest of the way. Sit back, relax, and just appreciate the offensive dominance that's going on out here.
I'll give it a shot.
2nd and 4.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have... That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job